we got to win tomorrow. I mean, we don't really have many choices. Today was a really big win for them and a really tough loss for us. We put ourselves in a little bit of a bind. We did a great job of having some big at bats for a little bit there to get back in it. But look, we had opportunities. We just didn't capitalize. Their pitching was tough, but just a lot of swing and miss. And when you're swinging and missing, there's not much you can do.
I mean, as I was going in there, I thought Yandy was going to score. I was optimistic about that, but at that time the rule wasn't explained to me. But once I put two and two together, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, that ball hit off the wall, then hit off Renfroe and went over. Like, we have to get rewarded for more than just a ground rule double. I don't care if I stayed on second, that's fine, but I was hoping to see that Yandy scored because he would have easily, obviously. And but once again, I mean, the rules are in place. I can't sit here and go against those. It's incredible that it worked out to their advantage just like that.
Yeah, and look, by rule, it's just a ground rule double. That's what the umpires that met, they got together and said, you're more than welcome to challenge it. At that point, challenge it. I saw the replay. Obviously, there was nothing intentional by it. That's just the rule. It's the way it goes. It was very unfortunate for us. I think it was fairly obvious that or Yandy was going to come around to score, but didn't go our way.
Correct. It's just it's in the rule book. It's a ground rule double, and that's there's no discretion that the umpires have. First of all, thank you all. I really appreciate you letting us come in here and explain the rule. A lot of times that doesn't happen and things get messed up, but I really appreciate it. And if you don't mind, what I'd like to do, this is our umpire manual. And what I'd like to do is just quote from the manual. It's item number 20 in the manual, which is balls deflected out of play, which is in reference to official baseball rule 5.06B4H. And that says, if a fair ball not in flight is deflected by a fielder and then goes out of play, the award is 2 bases from the time of the pitch. So in this play right here, the ball was no longer in flight because it hit the front part of the wall. So you cannot catch the ball off the wall. The wall is basically an extension of the playing field, the front part of the wall is. So once that ball hit the wall, it was no longer in flight. Now the ball bounces off the wall and is deflected out of play off of a fielder. That's just a ground rule double. There's no he would have done this, would have done that. It's just flat out in the rule book. It's a ground rule double.